Ratchet and Clank. What a duo. One of the most iconic double acts in gaming. Ratchet and Clank have occupied our screens for years, ever since their first appearance way back in 2002. The science fiction setting gave the players a colourful world full of adventure in a number of titles. The series surely kept players eager to keep going. So today we're going to talk about the first trilogy of games that introduced us to such lovable characters that we all still cherish to this day. So without further delay, I'm Jamie from GameCast and this is Ratchet and Clank, the original series.
That was pretty impressive.
Well, team, I believe some congratulations are in order.
After completing work on Spyro the Dragon series, Insomniac developed the concept for Ratchet and Clank after an idea was pitched by Brian Hastings that the game should focus on a space-travelling reptile alien who collects various weapons as the game progresses. Believe it or not, originally the main character Ratchet was to have 3 companion robots, but after further discussion they decided to just keep one robot companion to stop confusion around Ratchet's design. An interesting note in its development is that Naughty Dog offered Insomniac the use of game technology used in Jak and Daxter, the precursor Legacy, in exchange that Insomniac would share any improvements to the game engine that they made. A team of 35 people worked on pre-production of the game in March of 2001. It was the 4th of November 2002 that the world was first introduced to the lovable duo as Ratchet and Clank was released in North America. The game focuses on Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, who desires to strip pieces of other planets to create a new planet for his race to inhabit. Both heroes come together to try foil Drek's plans. The game also introduces us to the hilarious side character Captain Quark. The game was released to positive praise, but some criticism was directed to the opening stages of the game, stating that the difficulty was just too low and yawn-inducing. It did not take long for Insomniac to deliver a sequel to the 2002 platformer, as only a year later we got Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. The game saw our 2 heroes Ratchet and Clank be joined by newcomer Angela Cross, as the heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy involving the shadowy Megacorp with their pet project. The game maintained the same gameplay with the introduction of a weapon upgrade system. The priority of Insomniac with the sequel was to first brainstorm some big ideas for the game to keep the game feeling fresh. The development of the game took roughly 10 months to complete, with Insomniac doubling its team to 80 members working on this game. Insomniac decided to take Ratchet's character in a different direction by making him come across as a less cocky character and have him appear to be more kind towards his companion Clank. James Arnold Taylor joined the game to provide the voice for Ratchet in the sequel. The main reaction to the game was that Insomniac had somehow managed to deliver a true successor to the first installment to the Ratchet and Clank series. The final main entry to the original Ratchet and Clank series came on the 3rd of November 2004. The Insomniac team focused its main aim on Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal during its development. They explained that one key element of the development process was Insomniac working alongside Sony by listening to fans to take their feedback to improve their upcoming game. The plot of the game introduced us to the legendary villain Dr. Nefarious, who sought to wipe out all biological life in the galaxy. Ratchet and Clank were joined by new and returning characters from the series to battle Dr. Nefarious' evil scheme. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal was the first in the series to offer online multiplayer, with 3 different game modes available. The third entry to the series continued its success amongst fans and critics, with IGN even saying, "You must buy this immediately." So that brings this video on Ratchet and Clank original trilogy to a near close. It's an amazing trilogy that all who have played will agree has delivered to be a fun gaming experience. All the weapons and wacky characters quite often brought a smile to our faces as we played through these action-fueled platformer games. So with that said, keep an eye on our channel for an upcoming video on the future series of the Ratchet and Clank franchise. But for now, that was our insight to the original Ratchet and Clank trilogy.